However, okay, just however, the animation is great. I think the animation is fantastic. I just love the life, the world, and everything. It's really great. We love it here. I'm happy. I'm so happy. I'm so freaking happy. Oh shit. I sure do love it. Neat. Oh, put me out of my misery, please. Gosh. Mahjong thing. Time to put up the Mahjong. Time to put up the Mahjong graphics. Remember everyone, burn this into your soul, okay? Mahjong causes great damage to the human spirit. I'm falling now. He took a picture of me mid-fall. Oh, no Nickies for the seesaw is what you meant. Okay, I get it. Add text? You can add text now? Uh-oh. Insert JoJo's ending song. There we go. Make it bold.
Lady_Lily just fine.
Lady Lily! Oh hey! Check it out! Chat! We just hit the goal!
We reached our followers goal of 75. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much! That's exciting! I gotta change my follower goal now. Spam the emotes! Spam all of the emotes! I will spam my Iron Mouse emotes that I got because someone gifted me a subscription. There we go. I will join in. Oh, this is great. Oh, how fun. How wonderful.
Grab ice here.
Gonna leave it at me. No, you didn't see that. No one saw that. I'm not dripping wet from being dumped in the water. No, no such thing. I don't know what you're talking about. Hello. Microphone is on. Twitch alerts are on. Game audio is on. Okay. I think I'm set. Welcome! The stream has begun! A little bit later than I would have liked, but all the same, the stream has begun. I want someone else on my main screen. We'll put Symboli Rudolph. Kai says he's gonna go lurk and sleep. Have a good stream. Thank you so much for stopping by, Kai. Have an excellent sleep. I don't know if anyone's used the lurk redeem before, so that's great. Alright. Ooh. You get a reward when your Star Umamusume gets borrowed. I just noticed that. Trickbox. Stop your thing. Cease. This is my first, obviously, you could probably tell. This is my first time logging in to the game today. So I think I'm just gonna rush on over into doing daily stuff. And then, let's see. This is obviously going to be all done. Yep, it's all done, and it will open up once again later today. And I am considering doing a short stream now, and then stopping stream for dinner break, and then doing a second short stream for today's Taurus Cup races. So, I don't know. We'll see. I didn't stream yesterday on Friday like I had originally planned because I was just feeling under the weather. I did end up feeling better after I had taken some ibuprofen, and apparently I slept enough, and that also helped, it seems. So that's good. I think I just needed the rest, yeah. Anyway, if you were all confused and like, why isn't ShinyBot TV streaming like she said she would? I put up, you know, kind of updates and things on my Discord, so I recommend joining there so that you can get at least a little bit of a heads up of what's up. I hope you're having a good day, Katie. Thanks for being here. I'm feeling all excited about Champions Meet, and I'm wanting to learn more about training Umas through the Champions Meet. I'm a little bit tempted to check out a YouTube video that I already linked in Discord, but I want to check it out on stream because I need to watch things more than once for them to really soak in. Finally a win. Katie says, I got some stomach aches today, so it's just Fire Emblem and AMV watching for me so far. Oh, I'm sorry about the stomach aches. That's the pits. Have fun with your Fire Emblem and AMV watching. Oh my goodness. I started looking up some old AMVs just a couple days ago. I was feeling nostalgic and whatnot. So that's funny that you mentioned that. I'm curious how many people use monies to get these star pieces here. Should I only get the ones that are 5,000 instead of 10,000 or something like that? I wonder. I ended up finally getting enough star pieces to have like 2 of my Umas go from 1 star to 2 star, I think. No, maybe it was, no, 2 star to 3 star actually, because I got their outfits unlocked for the first time. So I'm gonna show those off in a second. I did get Takion's 3 star this way. I see. All right, okay. Good to note. I just kind of looked at how long it takes to get stars and just kind of went, ugh, I don't want to deal with that. But Katie mentioned how they get more stats, so I went for it. I was just close enough already with Sakura Bakushin O and with King Halo that I only needed a handful more of star pieces, and I was able to unlock their outfits and these better stat situations and everything. The next one will be 200 pieces for each of them. Katie says, to be honest, outside of pulling on the Uma banner, that's your only way to upgrade the stars. Yeah. It's rough. It is rough. The rest of my 2-star Umas, as you can see, I brought up the star levels for all my 1-star Umas. But it's gonna be 100 star pieces for all of them. I think the next closest is probably Winning Ticket, which makes me very happy because she's kind of a favorite of mine. I love her cute little attitude. She's kind of on the same level as Haru Urara in terms of her attitude. Personality. 40 out of 100. 20 out of 100. 20 again. 51 out of 100. Maybe I'll go back and pick up some Grass Wonder Star pieces from that daily store. One Piece. It's just One Piece. And not the good One Piece, the anime, but like, ugh. Man. I'll do it for Grass Wonder. Rest in peace. Katie says, I did hear that in the Japan server that one day we might get the return of legend races, but permanent. Ooh, so you can get a certain limited amount of star pieces from each race. I would love that. I would like that a lot. That's right, that's the reason why I have so many... Oops, that was the scout thing. That's why I have so many Winning Ticket pieces right now, because there's a legend race right now. Let's check this out. This gold ship of mine has been working pretty well. I don't... I can't remember if she's the one I'm using in the Champions Meet. Unsure, but she's been working pretty well in the Winning Ticket race, so I'm gonna use her again. Yeah, it was a grind, but I got lucky getting Agnes several times in a row from the daily shop. Ooh, excellent! Nicely done. Wonderful. Excellent! We got a win. Let's go again. Give me all of the Winning Ticket pieces, please. Bad mood, but we're just gonna push forward anyway. Maybe for the legendary races I should be using parfaits. Maybe this is where I do use the parfaits. Maybe this is the place where it makes sense to use those. as opposed to the basic daily stuff. Maybe next race I will. Oh, what did I do? I clicked the race button. Whatever. I'm just gonna skip. Sorry. Yes, good. Thank you for kicking me in the face. Excellent, excellent. Yep, I only reserve the parfaits on the team trials and legends. I've been trying to stay away from using them in team trials also, personally. But I definitely, yeah, I don't use them for the grinding the blue cards, whatever those are, the blue thingies. Forget what those are called. Oh, I don't need a parfait. She's already a great mood. Perfect. View results. Yes! That's better than yesterday. I had 2 wins, 1 losses. 2 wins, 1 loss. The points for the support cards? I think that's what that is, yeah. I'll go back and get this in a second. But, support points is what they're called, apparently. Support points. I wish they wouldn't call them points. Magic is here. I hope you're having an okay day. Hi, Shiny. I hope your races are going well. I got humbled real quick once I started going through Group A. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. You still do get some stuff. I'm proud of you all. You're doing so good. Just by participating. I have done pretty well. I got into Group A, like I said on Discord. Runner history. These are the runners I've used. I've swapped them out here and there. Event info. No, that's not what I want. How do I look at my history? I guess it doesn't show. I finally spent my 3-star voucher on Ogre Cap. Hey, congratulations. So now I have a second Uma for Dirt Team. Yes! I use Ogre Cap as one of my dirt runners as well. She's so freaking versatile. An amazing Uma. Okay, so, daily races. I'm just gonna keep on grinding support points. Apparently I've been using my Metro McQueen? I guess? She's kind of slow. Why would I be using her? What? How about we do this instead? It was either her or Taiki Shuttle, and I have a spiritual connection for Hunger Fiend characters. Ogre Cap seems to be, yeah, the type who... I really underestimated just how much of a Hunger Fiend she really, really is. I knew she could get it first, regardless of the mood. Watch her lose with a great mood, you know? Okay, good, we're fine. I really want to get Taiki Shuttle. I got Taiki Shuttle on my first account, and she's a real cutie patootie. And also she's a sprinter, and I feel like my account does not have enough sprinters. I just did a career run with her today, and she got first in URA finals and became my second B+ Uma. Congratulations! You're climbing, climbing, climbing! Okay. Oh, you have to charge your 3DS! Do you know where your charging cable is? I'm gonna do this real quick. And we are gonna swap over to YouTube for a second here. And I would like to start the first part of this short stream where I'm going to rewatch this video I've already watched because I need to watch it more than one time to take in all the information it has properly. And then after that, I will use the information I've managed to glean from it on my second viewing in a career run to make an even better Uma for the Champions Meet today, if possible. I'm lacking in spirit Umas too. My King Halo has been putting in work though. Oh, yep. King Halo, yep. It's all the way in another room, so I have to break from Fire Emblem for now. Aww. Alright, so this is from Victoria Frontier. I will link it in chat. Winning champions. Wait, I guess I'll just copy-paste the title of the video first. Do this. And then copy-paste like this. Oop. There we go. And then I'm gonna pin this while I watch. Okay! Here we get started with a lecture from Victoria Frontier Sensei.
Max speed, enough stamina, correct acceleration, distance S. Congratulations! You just learned how to prepare for every single Champions meeting. I know for a lot of you,
Okay.
this Champions meeting is the first ever Champions meeting that you guys ever participated in.
Yes.
And it's like, what am I supposed to do? This guide maker just posted a 1-hour guide covering Champions meeting basics preparation. Am I supposed to watch all of it? It's really not that complicated. And the basis of Champions meeting boils down to how you can most effectively and most consistently get max speed, enough stamina, correct acceleration, distance S onto your ace, Umamusume.
So the first thing that I got from this intro when I watched it the first time is that he says ace Uma. So there's this concept that you're going to have one ace Uma on your team. Right now, I basically have all three of my Umas I treat like ace Umas. Katie says, I didn't realize how weird your mic is without background music, lol. I keep, like, hearing something that stops when you stop. It was like dramatic Sting vibes to me. You're gonna clip it? Oh boy. Yeah, there's some kind of, if the microphone doesn't hear my voice, it will just cut everything off, and you won't be able to hear anything. But if it does hear my voice, obviously it wants to hear my voice, but at the same time, you're also probably hearing the air conditioner running in the background because it's hot today.
Stamina, correct acceleration, distance S onto your ace, Umamusume. Consistency is the keyword here, and I'm gonna talk about it in just a moment. Hello everyone, this is Charles.
Actually, I'm gonna clip this just now to make sure that the volume balance is where I want it to be. Just one moment. It does hear my voice. It, obviously.
Your ace, Umamusume.
Oh, it's really quiet.
Consistency is the keyword here, and I'm gonna talk about it in.
Okay, I'm gonna adjust the volume here. And I hope that that's enough. Oh, Ariman Lemechant is here! Let me know if I'm saying your name correctly. Howdy! I hope you're having an okay day. And Niffy21 is here! Yep, that's super easy to get those horses. Just get medium S. Right, that's the acceleration part he was talking about.
And I'm gonna onto your
correct.
Ace,
Wait, distance S is what he's talking about. You want their medium to be S. Not once in 10 careers with 3 times 2-star sparks. Marazinski ult once in 10 careers with 3-star spark. Super easy. The important part is correct? Oh, that's good. Good morning, Niffy21! Of course, it's afternoon for me over here. One of my favorite things about Twitch is that everyone's tuning in from different time zones. He does mention that the top two are definitely the most important. Wait, actually, he goes through, and I think he says that trying to get Maruzensky's ult is his #1 priority for everybody, apparently. But once in 10 careers with 3-star Spark... I must have gotten extremely lucky yesterday, because I managed to build my... Let me see here. Let me go back to the game real quick. I managed to build an Ogre Cap, and she managed to get the Maruzensky skill, Redshift. So was I extremely lucky? And I also lucked into medium S. I don't know how that's possible. I did not max out speed, and I did not get enough stamina, but you got an extremely unlucky? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Man. Why does it do... Why is the game like this? Alright, let's go back to the video. I was playing Sudoku. There we go. Now I will open the right one each time.
Consistency is the keyword here, and I'm gonna talk about it in just a moment.
Okay.
Hello everyone, this is Charles of Victoria Frontier. Have you ever wondered what the 90% win rate in my titles refer to? It's actually 90% win rate in this Champions meeting. Tokyo, 2400 meters.
I got Golshi ult every other career, and that's a 2-star Spark. RNG just being RNG. Man.
Left turn, Japanese Derby. I did all that on my favorite character, Vivlis.
Oh.
She's not out on global yet, but I want to make something very clear. When Champions Meeting came out, she was not a meta pick. She's not considered strong for this event. What I'm trying to say is, you can win with any Uma you want, even with your favorites. You don't have...
Let's go back for a second.
You can win with any Uma you...
So apparently he won with a B in medium... Sakura Bakushin O. As long as you have the speed and stamina. So I hope that continues. Okay, I hope that I'm convinced.
Again.
Let's see.
You do not have to be a whale. You can win, even if you're free to play. Because Umamusume is info game. If you know the right things to do, and if you know how to do it, you will always have a chance to win. I'm not the only person believing this. Even Umamusume's Wit Game guy believes that Umamusume is an info game. Because victory or defeat in this game is determined by what you know, and not who can wail harder. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make your strongest ace. Let's start by explaining the 4 principles.
Okay.
All 4 of these principles all point towards one thing: max speed. If you reach the goal faster than your opponent, you win against them. And if you win, your opponents will lose. I know, it's a crazy concept, right? Who would have thought that in a racing game,
So silly.
your one and only goal would be to reach the goal faster than your opponent? And so, naturally, speed is the most important stat. And so everything we do is to try and min-max the amount of time we run at full speed. For example, max speed here just increases your max speed. Having enough stamina means that you're going to run full spurt. Full spurt means that for the entirety of the duration that you can run at full speed, you are going to run at full speed. So like your Uma will never slow down because...
Magic, how are you doing? Wait, did I already say hi to Magic? I forget. Yes, I did say hi to Magic already. Ugh, I'm so tired in a way still. I have a need for speed. My Super Creek loses too much time in the last corner, so she always ends up slightly behind the winner. Ah. Okay, I did, yeah.
Correct acceleration is important because...
Yeah, but anyway, just now he mentioned something about stamina making it possible for your Uma to be running at max speed. If you run out of stamina, that's when your Uma will start to run at a slower speed, essentially. And if he says, I really wish I got ranked in Group B. I don't know if I can make B finals with Group A. Yeah, I wasn't able to follow your explanation in Discord, but I'm sure it'll make more sense to me once we're actually doing our Group A stuff starting this evening. Does anybody know when the actual time is that it starts? I should know by now because it's day 3, but I still haven't been able to figure out the exact time. My game says 2200 hours. I don't know if that... I don't think that's necessarily correct for my time zone, because my time zone... Oops. What did I just do? There we go. For my time zone, 2200 hours, 10 o'clock. I'm already in bed by then, and I've been able to play the Champions Meet before getting into bed, so I know that's not it. Round 2 starts in a minute? Wow. Hang on a second. Game! Hush thyself. There we go. And then for 2 days it's round 2. Right. Wow, it starts very soon. So, just so you know, everyone, a reminder from the last time I streamed, don't play the first hour of the Champions Meet when it opens today. Wait 1 hour, because the first hour is going to be tryhards. You might as well just wait an hour and then it'll be fine.
Never slow down because
okay, here we
does
go.
not have enough stamina. Correct acceleration is important because you want your Uma.
I'm not sure. This is the part that I'm unsure about. The other 3, the first 2 and the last one, I can mostly understand, but I don't understand this part. The concept he's talking about is the idea that you want acceleration skills and you want them to be going off at the acceleration points in the race. But I don't know which skills do that.
And so she can run at her top speed for
yeah, the sweaty
much
players show up.
Time as possible. And distance S increases the multiplier for speed.
What does this say here? Assuming max speed, enough stamina, medium S on Tokyo 2400 meters gains you an extra 123 speed over non-medium S havers. I see.
So it also increases your max speed. That's basically it. That's it. That's it. 4 principles in a race.
To get to B finals, you either need 3+ wins in Group B, or 2 wins in Group A. It's easier to get 3 wins in Group B than 2 wins in Group A. I guess that would theoretically make sense, because the people that are in Group B are not as good as the people in Group A. I don't know. I'm just kind of not worried about it. I'm considering it, the fact that I got into Group A is my victory. I have already clinched my victory, and everything from here on out is a bonus.
Racing game is literally to get more speed. In Champions Meeting, our only objective is to just have one member of your team finish the race earlier than your opponents, right? And so when we're building an ace, we're just building an ace that finishes the course as fast as possible. Since the course never changes, it's always the same course. In this case, it's like Tokyo 2500 meters, left turn, spring, firm, sunny, standard, right?
Right.
And the 4 principles are important because they yield the most speed. They help you finish the race as fast as possible.
Right.
And so I'm talking about this, and I'm emphasizing on these 4 principles because we want to build our Uma around getting the 4 principles for this track in the same career run. So we want our final product to have like max speed, enough stamina, correct acceleration, maybe distance S.
All right, Nifty21 says, the issue is that getting into B finals through Group B, instead of failing in Group A, gives you roughly double the carrot reward. You get more rewards for getting into the finals day 3 in Group B, as opposed to failing Group A. Man. I guess it is what it is, but okay. That is a little bit of a conundrum, I suppose.
As a content creator, it's my job to tell you what the correct acceleration is on this course and what the stamina requirement is on this course. Your job is to achieve all 4 of those.
Why did he go past that slide so fast? I hope he goes back to it. I'm assuming he goes back to it.
Course, and what the stamina requirement is on this course. Your job is to achieve all 4 of those first, and then you can think about the other stuff. Everything else, like wit, power, other skills, is luxury, is margin of error. If you're free to play, you have to first care about these 4 principles, then you move on to the other stuff. Because if you put the cart before the horse, and then you care about like power, wit, or whatever, you're going to make an Uma that loses out on these benefits, and the 4 principles are what gains you the most. So keep this in mind, and so you should be building your Uma around the 4 principles instead of caring about everything at once, because
we are not humans, we are horses.
Sorry, wrong clip. But like, we're humans and we don't have infinite time. Just do your best to build your ace. Try to get all of these 4 things first, then you can worry about the other stuff, alright? Trying to care about everything at once is a fast pass ticket to burnout in Umamusume.
Right.
You cannot realistically care about everything at once. Even I can't do it. I can't perfect 100% my sparks. And you cannot expect, realistically, that you will get like 3-star stamina, 3-star medium, and a bunch of spring, left turn, whatever. You cannot get all of those at once. Alright, so Tokyo 2400 meters.
If you'll just allow me for a moment, I'm going to check the volume and everything one more time.
Trying to care about everything at once is a fast pass ticket to burnout. You will get like, you cannot get all of those at once. Alright, so Tokyo 2400 meters. Try to get all of on these benefits. You can think about
it. Whatever. I think it's about right. I will adjust it a teensy bit more and then call it good. Thank you for your patience.
Our track is Tokyo 2400 meters, left turn, spring, firm, sunny, center. What is the stamina requirement? It's a 2400 meter course, so it's like the longest medium course in the entire
So this
game.
part,
and so for 2400 meters,
just let him cook. Don't get freaked out by the numbers yet. Let him cook and he will finish his thought.
the stamina requirement in terms of stats is 1100 stamina and 400 guts. Holy Charles. 1100 stamina, 400 guts is impossible to achieve. And so, instead we buy gold recovery skills, because each gold recovery skill is around 240 stamina, because we're on like a 2400 meter course, so divide by 10 is around 240 stamina.
Okay, so apparently the recovery skills recover 10% stamina, I guess. So that's nice. Yeah, so this is like a really important thing to try to get, like, is it Swing Maestro, one of them, I think? And there's some others that you can get.
So now the stamina requirement suddenly goes from 1100 stamina down to 860 stamina, because now we have 1 gold recovery skill, and that gold recovery skill, when activated, will give you 240 stamina, right? All of a sudden, 860 stamina feels like a lot more manageable, yeah? The listed recovery skills, so like Swinging Maestro, Gourmand, Race Planner.
Swinging Maestro, Gourmand. If you have Augury Cap at priority level 3, I want to say. Wait, not priority. I keep wanting to say priority. It's potential level. If you have your Augury Cap at potential level 3, she gets Gourmand unlocked. Because, of course, she's the Uma who eats. So that's one reason why you see her in this Champions meet a lot.
I Go Home Specialist and Restless. These ones are the most consistent ones. Breath of Fresh Air is inconsistent, but it's still acquirable if you're desperate for stamina. So these skills are the ones that you want, right? You want at least one of them. Now, do you want the second recovery skill though? Because at 400 wit, the chances of our stamina recovery skill activating at 400 wit is 77.5. And so there's like a 20-something% chance of
I read her Gourmand skill for the first time today, and it sounded really good. It is...
our gold recovery skill.
It is
not
nice
activating.
and
so
consistent.
we will want maybe a backup gold recovery skill. Another reason for wanting to buy 2 gold recovery skills is to defend against the nice nature debuffers. Because
So Nice Nature, we all know the Uma Nice Nature. If you have not used her very much, she is a very low rarity Uma that a lot of people have on their accounts, who has a lot of skills on her just naturally that will debuff your Umas when they're racing. They will make your Umas suddenly slow down and all sorts of bad stuff. So that's why you're seeing them a lot in the Champions Meet. Exactly, Magic, yeah. I brought my Super Creek to Potential 5 to get Swinging Maestro on her. Just, you gotta invest in your Umas, you know?
because nice nature debuffers will take away your stamina, they will drain your stamina, and now you don't have full spurt. And the others will be able to run at full spurt, and you won't be able to run at full spurt. That's a really big issue. Therefore, we're going to buy 2 gold recovery skills.
I know, I'm gonna turn on the background music in the game. Hopefully it doesn't overpower the video.
On our aces to defend against potential stamina drain debuffers, and also to act as a second backup gold recovery skill.
Nifty21 says, in combination with Gourmand and her ult, I don't need as much stamina, which is nice. Yay!
I know some of you are thinking to yourselves right now, man, 1200 speed, 850 stamina? My deck is too weak, it's kinda hard. I'll talk about it in a second on how you can like squeeze a little bit more stamina out of your support cards. But right now, I want to first talk about
Magic says, I should build a nice nature. Why build up your own Umas when you can bring everyone else down? It is a strategy, indeed. This video was just about building your ace Uma, as opposed to building your debuffers. I decided to go with a team with no debuffers, and all 3 of my Umas are aces that are trying to all get first place. I don't know if that's actually a good idea, though, so don't take that as a recommendation from me or anything.
acceleration skills. Right, now you know how stamina works, and now we've talked about speed and stamina, I can tell you where races are truly won or lost. It all starts with the acceleration zone. Now I know what you're thinking. What the heck is an acceleration zone? Why is the correct acceleration important? Why can't like any acceleration skill just work?
Niffy says, I basically also have 3 aces. Yay! I know it's an RPG party in Umamusume, isn't it wild?
Because we want acceleration skills to proc at the correct moment. What do you mean by correct moment? Correct moment is this line. In every single race in Umamusume,
So you see at the very top of the screen there, he's got a black mark.
there's always this line. This line differentiates the game from like the middle game to the late game. And so whenever your Uma crosses this line in the race, her target speed is going to shoot up.
Oh, so you see the blue line? It goes way up.
And she is suddenly going to want to run much faster. It's like when you're driving on the streets and then you're supposed to go 40 and you move into like a highway and now all of a sudden you're supposed to go 80. So you step on the pedal and you accelerate. If your acceleration skill procs exactly at the time where you go from a 40 to an 80, so you move into the highway, you'll be able to gain so much speed. Let me just show you what I'm talking about. So right now, the front runners are very far away, and there's like pace chasers, and then there's late surgers, right? Right now, there's a massive gap between us, but it's about to change because we're about to enter the late game. And so, watch what happens when we touch that line. The front runners are first to touch the line, and then it's like a wave of skills. Pace chasers activate skills, and then late.
So all of these things, they're all in blue. Even though you can't read the Japanese probably, they all say acceleration up.
Surgers activate skills, and then I activate a bunch of skills, and then I start to accelerate. Look at number 3 on the top bar. She's going to start speeding up, because she's now running at a higher speed than the people in front of her. Because she's accelerating very fast, And now, she's going to gradually catch up. So I closed all of that distance in such a short time frame, just
Number
because
three.
I activated more acceleration
Number
skills
three
at the correct
there.
timing. And so I was able to close so much distance. You can tell. Around this moment is where the frontrunners also finish accelerating. And so they are at their top speed. I'm at my top speed like 3 seconds ago. I accelerated faster than them. So I enjoyed like 3 extra seconds of...
Right, so he managed to get top speed sooner and have more top speed.
me running at top speed. And so I'm now creeping up on them. And I'm catching up. Acceleration skills also work at a second moment, which is the very start of the game when
I
the
like
frontrunners
those.
are leaving the game.
I like the beginning.
This is the only other moment that acceleration skills actually matter in the entirety of like
Ooh,
Umamusume.
I'm glad that they matter. I've just been doing them because I like them.
So acceleration skills work only when you touch the line, and also for frontrunners when they leave the game. Because frontrunners have a very high target speed
Oh, it's for front runners that it helps.
in the early game. And so they want to stretch their lead
Oh.
very, very
So it's probably not very useful for all of my Umas who are like pace chasers and closers.
quickly in the early game. Look at them go.
Oops.
This length and this acceleration is because they popped acceleration skills. They accelerated to their top speeds very quickly, and now they're pulling away with their top speed. Now that you understand the importance of acceleration skills and how they're only useful when they proc on the accelerator,
Ooh, at the very start of the race for front runners, sometimes pace chasers too. Okay, so maybe it's fine. Magic says, debating whether I should get the late start skills. Oh, you mean like focus to prevent late starts? I don't know. I would make a guess about it, but I want to be a responsible content creator and just admit if I don't know something, and I don't know that. Nifty21 says, the issue with many acceleration skills is that they just proc in the middle part of the race, so they're useless. Right.
acceleration zone, there's one last thing we need to go over before we move on, and that is picking the correct acceleration skills
Uh-huh.
for this Champions Meeting race course.
Right.
Our Champions Meeting course this time is Tokyo 2400 meters.
Right?
Since the late game starts at 25 meters before the last corner, any acceleration skill that activates on the last corner in the late game will be very strong. The best examples of acceleration skill that only activates during
Okay, that's really small. I'm gonna
the acceleration zone.
I'm gonna full screen this. How does that look? Ooh, I'm covering some of it. Let me make Chrome a little smaller. Beep. There we go. Magic says, yeah, I'm usually going after more desirable skills and usually don't have any points left for them. I see.
Is Morozensky's unique red shift, Taiki Shuttle's shooting for victory, and Major Ryan's let's pump some iron. But I want to make something very clear. Not every acceleration skill works for every Uma. Some skills
Right.
have placement conditions that need to be met.
Yeah.
For example, Morozensky's red shift requires you to be anywhere between the 1st to 5th place in order to activate. Taiki Shuttle's
Right.
shooting for victory requires you to be on 3rd place to 5th place.
Oh, so there was a Taiki shuttle one there in case. What's everybody's. Everybody in chat, just give me what your Umas are in your champion meet so that I can pause the video anytime he mentions your Uma for you. That would
And
be smart,
Taiki
I
Shuttle's
bet.
shooting for victory requires you to be on 3rd place to 5th place.
3rd to 5th place for Taiki Shuttle. So you want her to be like pace chaser, I guess?
And among the 3 uniques that I named,
Super Creek, McQueen, and winning ticket.
requires
All
you
right.
to be met. For example, Morozensky's red shift requires you to be anywhere between the 1st to 5th place in order to activate. Taiki Shuttle's shooting for victory requires you to be on 3rd place to 5th place. And among the 3 uniques that
I'm gonna
I
go
named,
back a
mid
little bit.
racers. Our Champions Meeting course this time is Tokyo 2400 meters. Since the late game starts at 25 meters before the last corner, any acceleration skill that activates on the last corner in the late game will be very strong. The best examples of acceleration skill that only activates during the acceleration zone is Morozensky's unique red shift, Taiki Shuttle's Shooting for Victory, and Major Ryan's Let's Pump Some Iron. But I
Oh, he said Midgiro Ryan, not McQueen. Okay.
want to make something very clear. Have placement condition anywhere between the 1st to 5th place in order to activate. Taiki Shuttle's Shooting for Name, Major Ryan's Let's Pump Some Iron activates the fastest because the requirement is on the final leg on any corner. The problem is, you'll need to be on the 6th place position.
Oh.
It only activates when your Uma is stepping on the 6th place position. So you have to be on 6th place. If you're 7th or 5th place, it does not proc and it will not work.
So that sounds like Mejiro Ryan's skill is not really good for this Champions Meet. 3 to 5 is pretty sus. If you're too far in front as Pace Chaser, you lose out a lot. Yeah, that's also really tricky.
Which makes it a little bit inconsistent for late surgers and enclosers. But if you are standing on 6th place when you're entering the late game, you'll be the fastest player in the lobby to activate an acceleration skill. Other than that, there's also Unrestrained and Final Push for frontrunners.
Ooh, is anyone running frontrunners? Is Winning Ticket a frontrunner? I can't remember what positions each of the Umas are good at.
Which can be acquired on Silent Suzuka's support card, and also Slick Surge and On Your Left for late surge.
Oh, you have this on your frontrunner, McQueen.
On Silent Suzuka's support card,
Uh-huh.
and also Slick Surge and On Your Left for late surgers. These skills have a very large window of activation.
Ooh,
being
large
able
window.
To be activated anywhere on the blue area.
Okay.
And they're really not as reliable because you cannot guarantee that the skill procs early enough before you leave the acceleration zone. But if you buy the gold skill, every once in a while it's going to pop instantaneously and you will win the game on the spot because you're the only player in the lobby to have a 0.4 acceleration skill to proc instantaneously. Whether or not to spend that 360 skill points, which could be used on speed skills to guarantee consistency, is up to you, really.
Okay, so that's... I hope you heard all of that in FE21. And if you didn't, you should go click on the YouTube video and go to minute 30 or 20 or something. Minute 20 and 25 seconds for the explanation on how... or, you know, whether to go for the skill or not, I guess. But I guess you already have. I say...
But personally, I'm going to be buying On Your Left on my Grass Wonder.
That's fine.
Since acceleration effects stack on top of each other, so if you activate one after another, it's going to go from a 0.2 effect to a 0.4 effect.
Yay! They all stack. I'm so glad.
The more acceleration you proc, and the earlier you proc the skills in the acceleration zone, the faster you'll accelerate. And so, you'll want to fit your Uma with the correct acceleration that complements their running style on that specific race course. And how can you do that? For example, if you're running a Pace Chaser, your Uma will be floating around 3rd to 4th place in the middle game. And ideally, you'll want to use both Maruzensky and Taiki Shuttle's unique skill, because you're most likely to be floating around 3rd to 4th place when you're entering the late game. If you're running a late surger and end closer, you'll want to use Maruzensky and Major Ryan's unique skill. The common factor here is Maruzensky. Getting her unique skill onto your ace should be your first and foremost #1 highest priority, because Redshift has a very loose requirement of 1st to 5th place. Every single ace will want this ability, even end closers. Especially since the chances are your late surger or end closer will be at 5th to 6th place when you're entering the late game, because there's debuffers on the field and debuffers are stacking on 7th, 8th, and 9th place. So naturally,
Debuffers are stacking on 7th, 8th, and 9th place? Really? What? I'm not sure why Victoria Frontier says that in here, but okay.
your end closer and late surger will be floating around 5th to 6th place. And finally, we have Medium S, which I mentioned before, has a net gain of 123 speed if your Uma is at 1200 speed. That is approximately 1.6 horse lengths of distance that you have over opponents that don't have Medium S. Since Medium S is such a strong effect, because it's a top speed increase on top of our 1200 speed.
Debuffers want to be behind because most of the big skills they use hit Umas in front of them, so directly in front of them. I see. I was wondering if the debuffers would affect Umas further up in front of them, but okay, it sounds like it's just the Umas directly in front. That's kind of a relief, sigh of relief for me, then.
and we gain around 1.6 horse lengths out of it, we will always want it on our ace, because as long as the effect is inherited through sparks, because in case you didn't know, medium S or any aptitude S is acquired through inheritance in the middle of the games.
Oh, it is everyone in front of them. That's why they want to be as far back as possible. Well, just now he was saying something about debuffers affecting Umas in 7th, 8th, and 9th place.
So naturally, your end closer and late surger will be floating around 5th to 6th place. And finally, we have medium S, which I mentioned before, has
Hang on a second, let me go back a little bit more.
parity. Because Redshift has a very loose requirement of 1st to 5th place. Every single ace will want this ability, even end closers. Especially since the chances are your late surger or end closer will be at 5th to 6th place when you're entering the late game, because there's debuffers on the field and debuffers are stacking on 7th, 8th, and 9th place.
Oh, so what he's saying is that the debuff from each of the 3 players is in 7th, 8th, and 9th place. I understand now. They will be in 7th, 8th, 9th place. Okay, I understand, Nippy21. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So and finally, we have medium S with 1200 speed. Opponents that don't have medium S, on top of our 1200 speed, and we gain around 1.6 horse lengths out of it, we will always want it on our ace, because as long as the effect is inherited through sparks, because in case you didn't know, medium S or any aptitude S is acquired through inheritance in the middle of the games, we'll always want to increase the chances of us getting medium S as much as possible. And so when we're building our Uma, what we're trying to do is to fill our sparks with as many medium sparks as possible to increase the chances of getting medium S. Now that you know why the 4 principles are so strong and so important, we can finally make the strongest ace Umamusume for the Tourist Champions meeting. Let's go. Let's use Ogre Cap as an example. She has Gorman, which means that she already has 1 gold recovery skill covered, and so we just need to figure out how we can get the 2nd gold recovery skill. She has a growth rate of 20% speed and 0% stamina, which means that it's going to be pretty hard for her to increase her stamina from like 66 starting stamina to 850. Because remember, we want max speed, enough stamina, and 2 gold recovery skills. She's stamina hungry, and we'll keep that in mind for later. Alright, so she's not Marzensky, she's not Taiki Shuttle, and she's also not Major Riot. She also does not have any like good acceleration skills, for example, on your left, or Silent Suzuka's Unrestrained, which means that we'll want at least 1 to 2 acceleration skills for her. Cool. And finally, Tokyo 2400 meters is like a medium, and so we want medium S. We already constructed the entire build. Let's do this one step at a time. How many speed cards does it take to max speed? Without Kirasan Black, on a 20% speed character, you can max speed with a deck as low as this.
So you can see the deck he's using here. It's not a lot of uncapped cards. Sweep Tosho is just level 30. The Aishin Flash speed card is literally just a single copy of it. King Halo also 0 copy, or 1 copy. Blech. And the only really good card is the card being borrowed or something like that.
This is like 1144. This is already so low. Like level 30 Sweep Tosho, level 33 Special Week, level 25 H.
Magic says, a relatable build? Yes, that's why I picked this guy. Because this guy, out of all the content creators I've been checking out, he feels like he really, really knows what he's talking about. And he also goes for the details, which I really appreciate.
Level 25 King Halo. This is as low as it gets. I made this Ogre Cap on the 2nd day of Umamusume launch. So I was testing out like how low the build can go. And so yeah, this is my result, and it is possible. So how many speed sparks did I have? Here, this is like a desperate situation, right? This is like the lowest possible setup for max speed and stamina. I had 7 stamina sparks and then 7 speed sparks. This is
7 stamina sparks, 6 speed sparks.
7 stamina, 7 speed sparks. And so I barely had enough stamina, but I still had 2 gold recovery skills. And then Tokyo Race Course is an extra 40 stamina. And standard distance is also an extra 40 stamina. So this is 1144 speed, 802 stamina, 650 power, and the rest is like, yeah. This is a bit far away from the stat objectives, but we're close, right? We are close, and this is like one of the worst decks you can possibly have. I'm sure like 99% of you watching this video right now will have a deck better than me in terms of like SRs and like the special week or whatever, or Kirasan Black copies. I'm not actually supposed to use Marvelous Sunday here, like, but my only other stamina card was R card Major McQueen at level 20, and I did not have the materials to upgrade stamina cards in my inventory to anywhere higher than level 30 because they did not have any LB, I did not have any resources. So I had to resort to using Marvelous Wit card as a stat stick. You don't want Wit cards and power cards in your ace deck because our highest priority is just reaching max speed and 850 stamina first.
So just now, he was basically implying for us that if you're building Ogre Cap, it sounds like he would have preferred a 4-speed support card, 2 stamina support card setup. Just to point that out.
Alright? So, on a 20% speed character, you can reach max speed with like 4 speed cards with like a setup as low as this one. And you can also hit like roughly close to the stamina objective. I just received news.
Now, this is the part of the video where he actually found out during making this video that Grasswander passed away, which was really sad. And he's been a big fan of this game for a long time. And he literally was wearing a Grasswander shirt and everything. So he decided that he's going to keep making the video, and he'll just be a little bit lower energy for the last part of it.
Assuming that your deck isn't as bad as the one I showed you just now, you can not consistently, but you can sometimes max speed with like only 3 speed cards. Right now, I'm just showing you the runs that I did. This is like 9 stamina sparks, I think.
Sometimes it's weird. Sometimes you can have 3 speed cards and you still max out on speed. It's crazy how the game RNG really does take over.
And so this is still max speed, enough stamina. It's not every single game, but when you hit it, like you can go as low as this and you'd still be like close enough, right? And so this is like 3, 6, 9 stamina sparks. 9 stamina sparks, and then 3 stamina cards.
Maybe 21 says, yeah, and then you play the same deck and look at 800 speed at the end. I know, it's so RNG.
And then 3 speed cards, 3 stamina cards will get you to around this stat while trying to spam races. So on the topic of like 20 speed characters, so for characters like Agnes Tachyon, Ogre Cap, Grasswander, Tokai Teo, these characters...
Agnes Tachyon is another character who has a 20% speed growth thing.
Characters can pretty much just max
Tokai Teo also.
with as low as 3 speed cards.
I think I'm going to actually stop for a break here so I can run in some ads so that the pre-rolls go off again. Okay, I decided to just use Marzensky as parent for my Super Creek and don't care about Double Circle. No interest in min-maxing anymore, just get this ult hunter. Yeah, I 100% recommend that. That sounds like a really good idea. I hope the RNG works for you. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and go on break, and I will be back in 3 minutes. I'm going to get up and stretch, get something to drink. I recommend you all do the same. See you after the ads. And be right back. I return. And I think everyone's back from ads. Oops. Come back, stream manager. There we go. Let's see. Okay. Okay, now he's got a Grass Wonder that he trained with 3 stamina cards. Much more capable of hitting stamina. Although it's not even actually hitting it. It's more like 823 instead of 860. Let's see where else he goes.
Like, not every game though. You don't hit it every game. Like you.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Look at the cards he has here. Maxed out everything. Basically the perfect card setup here. And that's the speed he ended up with. Sometimes, you know, sometimes it do be like that.
You can see that with me with 3 speed cards, don't hit max speed every game. It's like a lot of failed careers, a lot of failed runs. But when you high roll hard enough, and you'll hit something like this, so this is like max speed and
Ooh.
stamina, right? And this is like 18 races, which because I'm like spamming races, this is like the same exact deck, but this is like max speed, a little bit higher stamina, lower power, less races ran. And so this is still 9 stamina sparks. 9 stamina sparks isn't as difficult to achieve than you think it is, because to be honest, you can just literally go to DB and then borrow stamina sparks from like the
I'm gonna make
the other
myself
players, right?
smaller.
Because of like the borrow function in Umamusume. I'll talk about the DB later.
There we go.
But yeah,
Yay.
essentially on 20% speed characters, you can max speed with as low as 3 speed cards if you are on a high roll. You're just trying.
Wait. What did he just say? You can max speed.
But yeah, essentially on 20% speed characters,
On 20% speed characters.
you can max speed with as low as 3 speed cards if you are on a high roll. You're just.
If you are on a high roll. Oh, so if you get lucky is what he's saying. So I guess if you want to try to go for that being lucky thing, you could just do a whole bunch of training runs.
Just trying to compact the deck down, right? We want to make as much space for stamina cards as possible. And so, yeah, it's possible to max speed in 3 cards. Don't expect it to hit every single game. You have to like have the expectation that, oh, some runs are going to be like this, some runs are going to be a little bit short. Look at this. This is like an unfortunate run. And not every game is going to be a high roll, and Umamusume requires you to have patience, and eventually you'll get a game that gets like max speed and stamina. This setup was, I think, like 11 stamina sparks. This was like
I got really
we're
lucky with
aiming
my
for,
Ogre
like,
cap.
cross-generation.
Like, my Ogre cap I made got medium S, and the Marzensky skill. She did not get max speed, though, or enough stamina. So I just kind of pray that her stamina skills are enough. And it's worked out, kind of, sort of.
Taiki Shuttle unique. And so this is like Ogre cap, 4 speed, and I still somehow didn't max speed. This is like unlucky speed, but then I had 958 stamina with only 2 stamina cards because I had like 11 stamina sparks. So yeah, there's also this, and
sometimes you just
really
get unlucky.
About, like, power or guts, because like my priority here was just to max speed and stamina. I'm just using this to illustrate the point, like 11 to 12 stamina sparks and then 2 stamina cards is still possible to max to hit like the stamina objective, and way past it actually. And that's pretty good to me. Also for characters, for example, Gold Chip, that don't have like speed bonus, but
this is what I'm curious about, because I kind of want to build another guild ship. Like, the one I've been using for the Champions Meet is pretty darn good, but I made her before I was thinking about all this theory crafting. Miffy21 says, oh yeah, then there's the special week card, which gives you Gourmand in an RNG event that roughly 50% of the time gives you just Hydrate instead. Oh, right. Yep. Yep. That part stinks too. He's basically pushing the idea that you should have multiple trainings until you get a really good training.
Also has stamina bonus. In this case, Gold Ship has 20% stamina bonus. 2 speed cards, and with like borrow Super Creek, or actually I think level Super Creek might work as well. You could probably hit like hit enough stamina, 850 stamina, with just this like 3. This is 6 stamina sparks total, and I still had 939 stamina. In summary, you can hit 850 stamina on characters with 20% stamina if you just bring like around 6 stamina sparks, or even lower. You could probably go even lower, and with 2 stamina cards, you'll be able to max stamina. And in this case, like a Gold Ship with like 0% speed bonus, you'll want 4 speed cards at least, and possibly speed sparks to like kind of push her speed a little bit more to get consistently max speed as much as possible. For the remainder of your sparks, if you have the luxury to do so, get power sparks in there, because power is an important stat in this race. But first and foremost, always go for max speed and 850 stamina first. And then it's just a matter of what character you're playing, right? If you're playing a character that is like late surge or any closer, then you're going to want
Grass Wonder,
the skills Redshift, and also Let's Pump Some Iron, right? So Grass Wonder is going to be late surge or any closer. And then if you're going to play, say, like Pace Chaser or Frontrunner, you're going to want Redshift and Taiki Shuttle's unique Shooting for Victory. And so we keep this in mind when we're
Taiki Shuttle.
searching for sparks. And if you own like the character itself, if you own like Taiki Shuttle and Marzensky unique, obviously that would be the best.
I don't own either of them, so I'd have to decide. I would have to decide who to borrow.
But then, not everybody has Taiki and Marzensky unique, and also not everybody has like Major Ryan unique. Therefore, assuming for Ogre Cap we're going to run like 3 speed 3 stamina or 4 speed 2 stamina, our shopping list for Ogre Cap is going to be a bunch of stamina sparks, a bunch of medium sparks, and Marzensky unique spark. If we're lucky, we might also find Taiki.
In my case, when I did my Ogre Cap the other day, I got completely lucky for the medium S, because when I was setting up the training run, the horses that I borrowed hadn't turned my medium A into an S. But after the training run was completed, she just ended up with a medium S anyway at some point. I think one of the inspiration events just happened to turn the medium A into an S. And I just hit an RNG thing.
Taiki Shuttle spark on.
Umamusume database. I should link. Umamusume database. This thing. You can use this apparently, and let's find out how together.
The grandparent. 4 speed 2 stamina. Our shopping list for Ogre Cap is going to be a bunch of stamina sparks, a bunch of medium sparks, and Marzensky unique spark. If we're lucky, we might also find Taiki Shuttle spark on the grandparents. Let's just search these two.
Okay, so these are the veteran Umamus. These are the veteran Umas that we want to borrow from someone else, is what we put in the very first category up here. So let's say I want to find a Taiki Shuttle and a Marozensky as well. I'll just put in the exact same thing.
These two. And then we're going to look for at least 6 stamina sparks.
Okay. Blue sparks. Blue spark status spark. Blue spark status spark. Stamina. 6. All right. And then it's just all. Okay.
Going to go for at least 5 medium spark.
Rewind. Red spark, suitable spark. Medium distance. Five-star.
Medium sparks. We're going to set the number of searches to 100.
Okay. 100.
And then we're going to search.
Okay. Search. Loading. There we go.
We're gonna search around the DB and we're gonna find like, oh wow, this Marzansky has 5 medium, 8 stamina, slipstream, and also shooting for victory in the inheritance, in like the grandparent stage. And so she is really good for you to borrow because you have a shot at getting shooting for victory. So now, even if you don't have both Marzansky and don't have like Taiki Shuttle, and you don't have like stamina sparks in your inventory, you can still fill like 8 stamina sparks, and then you will fill like 5 medium sparks, and you will be able to create your build.
Okay, so let's look at what I've found, everybody. First one is power and medium. Oh, stamina 6 it says? I don't know what representative means here. What does representative mean? This feels like looking up a donor database. I know, it feels like that. Does anyone have any guesses on what representative 2 means? I'm not sure I understand. Aww. Oh, I like this better because it's all together. Stamina S, or stamina 7, medium 7, lens pump, some iron, shooting for victory. That's fantastic. And obviously redshift. It's very similar to this thing. Probably that it's a combined spark from 2 parents. Never mind, it's not. Oh, okay. I want my child to have these traits. Well, all right, copy shimashita. It says it has copied the information. I'm gonna go to my game right now. I'm gonna go to friends. And as you can see, I'm following 14 out of 15 people. I have opened up a spot just for this very thing. ID search. Let's see if that person is still followable. They are, yes. So yeah, stamina, 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 medium, 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 amazing stuff. So I'm definitely gonna be following Shindeshu, and you should follow them too if you are looking for something like that. Where are they? Wait a second. They don't actually show their ID. Anyway. It's this ID right here. Copy, paste. And don't forget, you can use this website yourself. Put your information in and help other people find you. So that's neat. Let me... Well, we can stay on this screen. We get some different music for once.
For those who have a lot of time and don't have, redshift and shooting for victory and iron, you can do this, actually. You see the green spark here? You can do this, and then you will bring up, redshift, and then you're going to sort by representative, 3-star only. And then you're actually going to loosen up the requirements a bit here. And then you're going to just search. And so you'll find there's more than 100 people with Marzansky with redshift at 3-star spark. And so what you do is like now you tighten up the requirements, and so you can do this. From here you can pick like 3-star stamina and 3-star medium and then 3-star redshift. So you immediately copy this and then you grab it over to your Uma, follow this Uma, and then you back out and then you make a spark for your Uma. Because right now you don't have like Maruzensky unique spark, right? Since you want that spark, you're going to put it on and pass it on to like a parent of your own.
Right.
And so you can fill up both of these sides. So you're gonna do like something like this, and then you're gonna put this here. And for your side, you're gonna use like however many stamina sparks and medium sparks you have on any Uma.
So this is how to make a veteran Uma,
do
basically.
This, right? And so
Hello.
this Uma, when
2 hours
you finish
back.
that run, is going to have Maruzensky 3-star green spark, and also 3-star medium, and also 3-star stamina, and then you're gonna have like 6 stamina, 6 medium, 3 redshift, grandparent that you can use.
Make your
for
own
reds.
Uma, essentially.
And so there's I actually have this. Let me show you. I actually have something like this. So for example, I have Maruzensky, but I don't have like Taiki Shuttle. And so I have something like this that has like 3-star stamina, 2-star Pace Chaser, unfortunate, but 3-star shooting for victory. And so from this Uma, from this parent, my Maruzensky parent, I'm able to aim for, I'm going to be able to immediately get like redshift because she's a direct parent to Grassmother here.
Oh.
And then I'm also going to be able to try to get like shooting for victory here.
So you're gonna get the unique from a parent, and you have a chance to get a unique from a grandparent, is I think what he's trying to say here?
Because Taiki is a 3-star grandparent, and this is like 3-star
3-star
shooting for victory. So
Is it like more of a chance if it's 3 stars?
this is how you can
Maybe?
like yoink unique skills that you don't own from other people to yourself. And so essentially, what's left to do is just to play enough games until you get everything into your Uma. So for basically every single Uma in the entire game, you just follow the same principles, right? You find a way to get like the second gold recovery. You find a way to get the speed stamina, which is using stamina sparks and bringing like 4-2 or 3-3. And then among your sparks, you're just going to spam as many medium sparks among them as possible. Medium is like a net gain of 123 speed, so if you can get it, please do so. If you really can't muster up medium S or like medium sparks, I think you can still enter like the A group finals, because as long as you hit the first 3 things, I think you will be able to easily roll into A group. But whether or not you win the finals is it's another question. But I think it's still winnable. So for acceleration, if you're a late or end closer, just grab shooting for victory.
Late surger or end closer. So I'm gonna use that Maruzensky veteran Uma I just followed. I'm gonna use that for my gold chip.
Or iron. Shooting for victory and Maruzensky unique. These two are like proc. These two proc both on like 3rd place to 5th place, right? These two overlap, and so ideally you want iron, and then you get like one of the two, because probably your late surger or end closer is not going to be on like first to second place, and so Maruzensky unique doesn't work there. But just do according to your deck and how many what kind of characters you have in your inventory. Pretty much do that. You don't need 3-star sparks. You don't need to do pretty much anything. I think you don't need to grind like super hard for sparks. I think the highest priority is just stamina sparks and medium sparks. To me, I think they're equal. It's best if you have both of them. I don't care if it's like 2-star. I don't care if it's 1-star. I just use them anyways because I think that it's enough. And then lastly, you're just going to do like mid-game speed skills. And for the rest of your Uma is going to have like a few probably like 600 skill points remaining, right? Because you bought like 2 gold recovery skills, which is like 700 skill points,
Right.
And then you bought Professor of Curvature, which is another like 300 skill points. And then what's left of the skill points you want to stack onto like mid-game skills. Ideally, you'd want like medium straights, medium corners, and then like your strategy straight, strategy corners. If you're a late surger, you buy late surger straight, late surger corners. You get slipstream from like Sweep Tosho. It's a 3
Slipstream, okay.
Second skill, you get ramp up from Split Creek. It's like good overtake skill. Playtime's over minus Fujin or like Yainu Niki now, right? And then Tail Held High is not as high of a priority, but like it's still very high in priority. If you have it, please get it. It's like
from Tazuna SSR support card or Marvelous Sunday SR.
Super cheap. So all in all, when you're building your deck, try to get all 4 of those things. Try to get max speed and stamina, correct acceleration, distance S into your same Uma. If you are trying to look for more, spam a little bit more power sparks. If you're on a high roll and your deck supports it, it feels like that you can reach max speed and stamina in time, and you're confident that you can do it. You can opt to go race more for more speed skills. More skill points means that you can push forward in the middle game more. That's it. So finally, let's recap like every single build for all of us. For front runners for this champions meeting, it's
this part is
very,
important. Summary.
Because, you need like groundwork.
This is what made me switch over.
Like groundwork requires like
For the very first day of the champions meet, I was running Mihono Bourbon as a front runner, and it didn't feel like it was working very well. But obviously, I lucked into just barely qualifying for Group A. And then yesterday, for day 2, I took Mihono Bourbon out, and I did just 2 pace chasers and 1 end closer, my gold chip. And I think front runner is just really difficult. You might not have the right front runner for this champions meet unless you've been going crazy on a front runner as your waifu.
3 skills to activate, and you get groundwork from Guts, Air Groove, the R card or SR card. So you need to farm groundwork into your sparks. It's very worth it, but yeah, it's only if you're really keen on playing like frontrunner.
If21 says, that's an RNG I'm battling as well. You get Tail Held High from Tazuna by unlocking her dating sim before the end of the first year. Oh, so it's RNG. You unlock it by getting her to agree to, green friendship, and waiting for a random event. Yes, if you get unlucky, you'll get her dating sim only at the end of the second year and miss out on Tail Held High. Ooh, that is rough.
You would want to deploy like 2 functional, fully built groundwork set frontrunner players, frontrunner Umas, and wits I think like 400 to 600, maybe like.
I'm gonna
on a high roll.
I'm gonna rewind a little bit. He says that it's a slightly lower priority, so take that as you will, I suppose. I think my record is waiting over 20 turns of waiting for it to appear.
And stuff like 1 wit card in there, but you have a massive problem of like you don't have a second gold recovery skill, except if you have like Restless. If you bring like Ines Fujin Guts card into your ace deck, which is crazy. So it's not really ideal, and frontrunner is like requires very high commitment. Best frontrunners are like Daiwa Scarlet, because Daiwa Scarlet has like the hybrid unique skill, and then it's like San Suzuka, Mayano Top Gun. Mayano Top Gun unique skill is very strong in this course. That's it. There's not really that many frontrunners. Bourbon is pretty good as well, but that's about it.
I ran Bourbon and she was okay.
Just play frontrunner only if you have like really good support card setups. Pace Chaser is possibly the strongest strategy in this champions meeting.
Yes!
They have access to both Gorman and Sonya Maestro for all Pace Chasers with like Pace Chaser apps to B or A. Maruzensky, I think Pace Chaser, Maruzensky is going to be worth it. There's a Falcorp that did Pace Chaser. There's a Falcorp.
I think my McQueen could actually do a lot as frontrunner if I had her at 1.2k speed. Yeah, it all comes down to, can you get like everything aligned, you know? Everything. And a wit requirement of 600 is what he's saying. Because you need those skills to pop for front, it would seem.
Gold recovery skills, and so you're going to be able to reach like 1200 speed, 850 stamina, and 2 gold recovery skills. Reach this requirement very easy. And then actually Pace Chaser B is enough, I think. And then
So it's 4 o'clock now. How long did I say I was going to stream for? I was thinking 2 to 3 hours today. Or 2 to 3 hours for this stream. And then stopping to figure out dinner, and then streaming again for a short bit after I finish with dinner. From my experience, 600 is too high, but you need a decent amount. Well, I mean, this is a, like, super duper veteran. Just saying.
yeah, just go like Gorman Maestro, shooting for victory, red shift.
Maybe he mentioned something about the wit requirement.
Umas, and wits, I think like 400 to 600.
400 to 600 is what he says. Okay.
Maybe you can stuff like 1 wit card in there, but you have a massive problem of like you don't have a second gold recovery skill, except if you have like Restless. If you bring like Ines Fujin Guts card into your A stack, which is crazy.
That's closer to it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
you
it's
agreed
not
with
really
you each
ideal,
agreed with each other in the end. It looks like
requires very high commitment for victory. Red shift, and then it's just 3 wins. Any character can play it. Right now, I think that maybe like the best characters. Is
so Pace Chaser B could even
also,
make it apparently.
Yeah. Blade Surger is really awkward.
In my 6x5 races, she consistently used all of her skills at around 450 with... Oh, wit. I see.
This time around, because the way Blade Surger's position is like, they are positioned right in front of Nice Natures. And so they are the first to receive all the Nice Nature debuffs. And so they also don't have like the second gold recovery skill. And so...
Oh, they're #1 victim of Nice Nature debuffs? This seems to imply that they get singled out instead of the other Umas. Interesting.
So this is like a big problem. They also have a problem with like being overtaken by gold shift, because they can't hold that spot strong enough unless they have like enough middle game skills. If you can get her to like Pace Chaser, play Pace Chaser instead of Blade Surger, because right now there aren't really that many good unique skills in the game for late searchers anyways, and so you don't have to care about like unique skills. You don't have to care about anything.
I think after I finish this video, I will do some champion meets races, and take some notes on how my Umas run, and then use that information to train an additional gold ship, probably.
Anything, you just max speed and stamina, correct acceleration, and just run Pace Chaser on them, because 99%
and
of them
the training will
have,
happen
like,
for my
Pace
second
Chaser
stream
after
after dinner.
C or B or something. Anyways, for enclosers, they're pretty strong, especially
Gold
for gold ship.
ship.
If you're feeling lazy, you can just drop gold ship, upgrade her to 3-star.
Oh.
Yeah, during like this gold ship event, and then buy her.
I do not have enough star pieces.
Like Golem Specialist, and then buy Swinging Maestro, get Iron, Maru's, and Ski Unique, and then just start bullshitting it.
Swinging, Iron. Oh. Sweet. Wait. I forget what all these are. Iron. So I should... Who do I want? Maybe I'll just not look for a specific horse girl. Stamina? How about medium distance, and then common spark skill? No, wait. What was it that I had this doing? Blue spark, red spark, green spark, skill spark. Okay. Iron? Oh. Swinging. Hmm? I'm confused. I'll have to come back to this later.
It's really easy. But Mino Top Gun, Fall Corps really like her. Like they're just pretty much a Mino.
I don't know what a fall corp
fan
is.
club.
If anyone else knows, let me know.
A little bit of a stat objective for you guys to determine whether or not.
Oh,
it's
this
max
part I
speed.
keep
If
in
you have
mind when I'm
950
training.
speed when you're leaving
Yep.
the third year summer.
Yep.
You're pretty close to 1200 speed.
Yep.
It's not always. I fail a lot of runs, but yeah, the general metric is like if you pass 950 speed and at like 700 something stamina, when you leave the third year summer, you're pretty much set for that run, and your run is all right. Your run is gonna be good. Your run is gonna reach the stat objective. That's it for this video. First one just died, and
Yeah, the part at the end is basically him kind of really processing the fact that he found out that Grass Wonder, the horse, passed away. Rest in peace, Grass Wonder. But that's the video, everybody. Please check out this video yourself. I will link it once again to be extra thorough. Victoria Frontier Umamusume YouTube channel. Very, very recommended. I think it's time to do some Champions Meet races in Umamusume. So that's what I'm gonna do! Here we go. Are we ready for a little bit of racing? Oh wait, just to warm up, I'm gonna use up a little bit more of my team trial RP. I believe that my gold ship I'm using in Champions Meet is different from this gold ship. Because this gold ship is built for long races, and the one in the Champions Meet is built for medium races. There we go, we got some wins this time. Yeah! Could be better. These are my Umas I've got in the team trials right now. Okay, let's do some Champions Meet. Round 2 start. I really hope that this has definitely been open for an hour, and I'm not jumping in right after it just opened. I guess you'll all find out with me, probably. Yeah, let's enter. So this is my gold ship. Not a lot of speed, but plenty of stamina. Medium A. We've got... Oh, Swinging Maestro is probably the skill that Victoria Frontier was talking about. Swinging, and then Iron? I don't know what the Iron thing is. That must be... I think that's the Majiro Ryan skill? So I need to figure that out next time. But we've got some nice acceleration skills, I think. I've got Focus on her. What are some other things that were brought up in that video? Slightly increased velocity with a long spurt starting halfway through the race. This probably isn't really being taken advantage of, but it is what it is. And she has Turf S. I don't know how much this helps your speed. The Ogre cap I made is so lucky. No. Here we go. Not max speed and could use more stamina. However, medium S is fantastic. Turf S. Swinging Maestro and Gourmand. I think Triumphant Pulse goes off in a decent spot, right? She has Red Shift. And then Pace Chaser Corners is probably good. That is really good, especially if it didn't take many tries. Yeah, the fact that it only took one try is nuts. I really lucked into this. Win rate 20%, top 2 rate 30%, top 3 rate 45% in 20 races so far. So let's see if the 20, 30, 45 holds or goes down a bunch. And then I've got an Agnes Tachyon because she just happened to kind of fit in with everything all right-ish. And she does have a endurance recovery skill, which I think is the same thing as stamina recovery, but I don't know. Gourmand and just Gourmand, fortunately. Win QED. I feel like Win QED must be good in this, probably, hopefully. That's another golden recovery skill. That's nice. 5% win rate, top 2, 25% rate, top 3, 35% rate. And then what was gold ship? 30%, 57%, 77%. This gold ship is actually just fine. Maybe I don't change anything, actually. Maybe it's the Agnes Tachyon that I need to work on. Anyway, this is what I'm running. 2 Pace Chasers as an end closer. Let's go. Let's see how those will do in Group A. Indeed. Get ready to watch me get smashed in the ground, maybe. Alright, we've got one nice nature to worry about. Wow, my Agnes Tachyon is #1 favorite for this race. We are in 138. 138. 138. Let's see. I love those skills that pop off at the beginning. Agnes Tachyon is rushed. That's not great. I like watching these races all the way through because I try to make a bunch of mental notes on when skills are happening and things like that. So Professor of Curvature goes off pretty early. Is it just me, or is Professor of Curvature not actually good for this race? Like, they look like they're doing okay. Oh, here comes the debuff. Here comes the debuff. Alright, warning shot, level 5. Level 4 ult from Agnes Tachyon. It's good because it's a velocity skill, so it helps you mid-race to keep up with others to be in a good position. Oh, okay, so it's like it's a mid-race skill like he was talking about. Ooh, there's more debuffs. And there goes my gold ship. I swear. Look at her. Look at this idiot. And my Agnes Tachyon isn't doing bad either. The problem is when my gold ship goes against other gold ships, that's when she starts to kind of not be as good. I don't think this is gonna work, Ogre Cap. I think it's already over for you. But you're welcome to try your hardest anyway. I think Gold Ship has it. Straightaway acceleration helped out. Very good. We have a win. Wow. Ow! Ow! Oh, I should have left that up. Oh well. Placing. See, this is what my team looked like a lot yesterday. There was a lot of placing in 4th place and higher for the entire team, and I was blown away at how good they did. Okay, that is not bad at all. How good were their other goal sheets? I didn't check. I should have compared like what skills they had and what their stats were. But I have been outpaced by other gold ships with mine. Okay, so I don't know how much I should pay attention to the favorite thing. We are 1, 4, 8. Gates 1, Gate 4, Gate 8. And we're going against a Symboli Rudolph and a Tokai Teo and no nice natures. But there's also a Silence Suzuka. Okay. Gates 1, 4, and 8. And the gates are open. A great start from all runners. Let's see who takes the lead first. Silent Suzuka and number 6 Ogre Cap are locked in a struggle for the lead. Silent Suzuka is flying along with ease. Let's take a look at our leading group. Now Silent Suzuka has taken the lead, but can she keep it? Out of the first corner into the second, Agnes Tachyon is running at a quick pace. Silent Suzuka is all by herself out on the lead. Far behind in the lead in second position is number 6 Ogre Cap, and in third is Agnes Tachyon. Passing on the outside is number 1 Ogre Cap, and in fifth is Tokai Teo. Up to this point is the leading group. Still in front is Silent Suzuka by a 3-length lead. Behind her is number 6 Ogre Cap. Third is Tokai Teo. Right next to her is Agnes Tachyon, and the outside is number 1 Ogre Cap. Running on the inside is Symboli Rudolph. Then number 3 Gold Ship. Staying on the outside is number 5 Gold Ship, leaving on the second corner and hitting into the back stretch. Still in the lead is Silent Suzuka. Next is number 6 Ogre Cap. The third is Agnes Tachyon. I need to give myself a break. They go so fast! I've seen a 250 vodka get number 1 favorite in one of those, so it's not that good of a metric. 250 what? 250 what exactly? Stamina? That is weird. Alright, now I gotta pay attention to what's actually happening here. I think we got red shift to proc. That's good. But we're a little... Oh! Agnes Tachyon is making a move, maybe. No, or is this the other Agnes Tachyon I'm thinking of? Can our Ogre Cap make a move? Can Agnes Tachyon make her move? Nope, Symboli Rudolph is going for it. Look at her go. Oof. Come on. Nope, there she goes. Good race, everybody. Good race. Whew. 3rd, 6th, 7th. Okay, that's what I was expecting the first race to go like. Wow. Wow. What's Dominator? Decrease velocity of runners ahead when positioned toward the back late race. I see. Not that many stamina stars, but 5 medium stars. Uh-huh. Okay. Those are very nice stats. And Tokai Teo. Shooting for victory. Is that the other thing? No, that's the Taiki skill. Slightly increased acceleration when well positioned on the final corner. Okay. And Tokai Teo's ult is greatly increased velocity with flashy footwork when closing the gap to runners ahead on the final straight. That is a good one for this race. Okay. Wow. Well, my Ogre Cap got 3rd place. Good job, girl.
勝ちに行こう
1 win, 1 loss. Onwards to race number 3. Oh, we got double nice natures to worry about here. Ugh, goody. All right, we're 1, 5, and 8.
注目の2番に1番
And what else? We got a special week. Oh. Okay.
美しい青空が広がる
1, 5, and 8.
今スタートが切られました
Look at all those skills. Love it.
先行争いは9番オグリーキャップ5番オグリーキャップアグネスターキオ期待通りの結果を出せるか1番人気7番ゴールドシップ先頭集団を見ていきましょう5番オグリーキャップ早くも先頭に躍り出た1コーナーからそして2コーナーへ向かっていきます
Swinging Maestro. Swinging Maestro. Professor of Curvature from Ogre Cap.
3番オグリーキャップ4番手9番オグリーキャップアグネスター
Nice, good.
この辺りまでで先頭集団を形成しています先頭は変わらず5番オグリーキャップ続きましたスペシャルウィーク3番手には9番オグリーキャップアグネスターキオ4番手3番オグリーキャップ続いているそしてその外から行ったのは4番ナイスネイチャー後から 7番
All right.
上面に入って先頭からしんがりまで
I mean,
まだ転生し
I wish that... I really do wish we could watch all of these dynamic cinematic close-ups and different camera angles when it's in landscape mode.
オグリーキャップ
But it is what it is.
並びかけてきた3番オグリーキャップ並んでくる5番手にアグネスターキオ7番ゴールドシップ
So when the whole crowd runs into the second thing up there at the top of the screen, we're gonna want to see acceleration skills proccing right here. Yep, red shift for Ogre Cap. She's in a good spot. She's gonna do well here. Look at her take off, number 5. And then I don't know if everyone else has already gone past there. I think they have. Straightaway acceleration is also good. We've got an enemy Ogre Cap trying to catch up. Will they? And will this gold ship overtake us? That's a real threat. That's a real threat right there. Oh, this is close. Yes, the other gold ship steals it from us. Wow. That was half-length difference between the two of us. Well done, enemy gold ship. You really did your job.
悪くない結果だ
Dang, that was so close. That gold ship did her gold ship thing. Yeesh. Let's see what kind of gold ship they're working with. Yep, maximum speed, excellent stamina. Behold thine Emperor's divine might. The fun one. Man. Didn't have medium S, but still a very good showing.
さあ
All right, 1 win, 2 losses. We are going into race number 4. The last before, or the second to the last race. And then I'll be finishing this part of the stream after that point, and I will take a break for dinner, and then we'll get started up again. After dinner, we'll have another short stream, and I will take the notes that I take from this race and apply them to a training regimen for whichever of the Umas I think I could improve. Another one of those 1-4-8 spreads across the gates. I don't know. I don't know if it really means anything, but it just feels weird that it keeps happening. What timing? I was about to have to say gotta go because I needed to shower. Yep, don't worry about it. I will be back after dinner, I have decided. I started so late. I want to make up for not having a stream yesterday and make up for the fact that I started late this time. Alright, so we are 1-4-8. There it is. Going up against 2 nice natures and 2 gold ships as well. There's a newcomer. Narita Bryan is racing against us today. I wonder if she's going all out way too early. I'm hoping she's gonna run out of stamina, but this is Group A we're talking about. These are the players who have actually built their Umas with a little bit of thought. We're all just having fun here. Yay! Oh, I just realized that was Katie saying that. You guys are both purple usernames, so I just assumed it was Nifty21. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's see. How are we doing? Come on. I'm gonna look at chat after this race is done. I see there's some new messages, but I'm gonna pay attention here. Okay, how we do? How we do? How we do? Show me some skills. Show me some skills. There's no skills. Oh no. Come on, this is where you proc your skills. Okay, Win QED got procced. Anything else? Anything? Well, it's all on you, Gold Ship. I believe. Come on, Gold Ship, do your thing, do your thing, do your thing. Homestretch haste out of my Agnes Tachyon. That's a short way of saying her name, I guess. Ooh, Ogre Cap is going for it. Yep, Narita Bryan ran out of gas at the end there. We actually managed to get second place. Beautiful. We crossed the line together. Wait! Huh? Eh? Eh? That wasn't my Ogre Cap. I'm so embarrassed. Oh my goodness. That wasn't mine. No. Oh no. I really thought. No cap. Oh well, let's see how this imposter did. Oh my gosh, 1,000 stamina, very nice. Red shift. Holy smokes, shooting for victory, okay. Wow. Wow. Okay, now I will check up on chat. After my enthusiasm has been completely deflated. If he says, nah, I'm here spending far too much time trying hard to breed Umas that might stand a chance. This has happened to me on another streamer's chat too. Oh, where you got mistaken for another user? 1K in 2 stats is really nuts. I don't think we saw that a single time in that other YouTuber's video we were watching. But then again, he was trying to show like examples of Umas he made that you can make. Fascinating though that a 900 speed Golshi can keep up that well. Yeah, my speed is 1,000. Do you mean one of these other ones? Oh, this is 900 speed? Oh my gosh. Wow. Good job. Lots of skills. Oh, okay. These. Oh. I think they just had good skills and 360 wit. And pace at S. I don't know how much speed that gives you. For the cat, let's take a look. 4 speed, 2 stamina. And they've got basically the exact right lineup you want, I think. They've got 2 stars of speed from their Maruzensky parent. And 3 stars of stamina from their Taiki shuttle parent. And yeah, maxed out all the cards. Makes sense why this is a thing. I'm just so surprised they only had 2 stars in speed. Yeah, they're all max leveled. If you have SR or SSR cards that you use that are max uncapped, you should definitely max level them for sure. Those are going to be really useful. Yep. Pretty cool stuff. Okay, last race then for this ticket. 12 wins out of 13. Oh my gosh, I didn't see that part. Wow. I'm taking a lot from all of this. But I'm taking so much information from this, I don't know which information to prioritize first. Okay, we got 1 nice nature we're gonna deal with. We've got 2 Maruzenskis we're gonna deal with. And 1 other gold ship. Okay, we are 2, 3, and 9.
4番人気は3番ゴールドシップ。
ライバルたちは強力です。
I'm so nervous. Please give me 1 more win. Just the 1. I'd really like that to end the stream with. At the very least, I'd like to be able to identify my own Umas on the track properly.
このレース最も人気を集めているのはここまで無敗2冠馬娘5番マルゼンスキー1番人気です。
Here we go.
今スタートが切られました。
239.
綺麗なスタートを切りました。
Nice skill procs there. Okay.
マルゼンスキーと1番マルゼンスキー
Both of the Maruzenskis are wanting to go first. Is Maruzensky a front runner?
そしてその外を回って8番アグネスタキオ1コーナーからそして2コーナーへ向かっていきます。1番マルゼンスキー
It looks like only one of your Umas gets the lit up thing for some reason. Maru's front? Okay.
先頭は1番マルゼンスキー単身で飛ばしていく。
So I'm not gonna freak out or anything that she's this far up ahead. It's fine.
アグネスタキオ少し後ろから2番アグネスタキオ大きく離れて3番ゴールドシップそれを見るように成田大使1馬審査ナイスネイチャー少し離れて6番ゴールドシップ
Okay, alright.
先頭を進みますがこれは正解でしょうか。
5番マルゼンスキー彼女の客室には合っていますね。
向こう上面に入って先頭から新型までおよそ13馬身順位を
Ogre Cap is keeping up with the Marus.
レースはよどみなく進んでいます。続きました1番マルゼンスキー3番手には
Okay.
アグネスタキオすぐに続いて2番アグネスタキオここまでが先頭集団先頭は変わらず5番
We are about to hit the acceleration line, everybody.
1番マルゼンスキー8番アグネスタキオ4番手2番アグネスタキオ続いているその後太陽橋に開いて3番ゴールドシップ
Here we go. Now the skills start proccing. Yep, both the Marus. Oh, the Marus are gonna win it. I have to say, the Marus feel like they are just going crazy. Ogre Cap, it's up to you. But you haven't procced any skills. Ogre. Oh my gosh. My Umas are right there, but they're not proccing any skills. Oh. Yeah. 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 Oof. Holy smokes.
マルゼンスキーライバルに打ち勝ち見事大きな1勝を手にしました2着は
Wow.
あとちょっと
Third. The best we got was third. Gold ship. I think you are not needing to be changed at the moment. I think Agnes Tachyon might need working on. Oh no, I think I might have to rerun that race. The last time this happened in the game, and it goes to a white screen, I left for the title screen and I came back and then I had to run the race all over again. Yeah, it's not doing anything. I'm gonna go to the title screen. Game, why are you like this?
ウマ娘
I've already seen that race. Please don't make me watch it again.
こんばんはレースにエントリーする
Oh, maybe it counted it. Let me see.
全力で行こ
Yeah, we have to run it again. Okay. Let's watch me lose again.
う4番人気は3番
Skip, skip, skip. Alrighty, I mean, I could run the 3-minute ad while this race is happening. Or I could just skip through it. At least you weren't streaming during the connection issues season, lol, because that would have been annoying on stream. Oh man! I bet that was rough. Yikes. Everybody, please be patient with me. I'm gonna do a 3-minute ad. I'm sorry if it's annoying. But I figure because it's taking so long for my stream to end, I might as well run the ad while pre-roll is off. At least for the very beginning of the ad, they won't be missing anything new.
スタートです各馬大きな木を越え4コーナーへ5番マルゼンスキーここで抜け出す
There she goes.
あとちょっとだな
Alright. Holy smokes. 600 stamina? You're kidding. Wow. Breath of fresh air and swinging maestro. Wow. Medium S. Oh, a Tazuna. I think the first time I streamed, I think it was like 8 to 9 days. Maybe a week and a half.
ありがとなトレーナー
All right. The race results. We had a really good first race, and then it just did not work out. But you still get rewards even if you do badly. Yay! Niffy21 says, I remember myself not being able to get in for a while Shiny was happily streaming, I think. Oh dear. So, don't forget that you can click on the special missions thing after you've entered with your free ticket and finished your 5 races. Go to special missions and collect Your 2 free tickets that can be used for another 2 sets of races. Back from ad, welcome back. I got my 30 carats. And now I have 2 more tickets to use, but I won't be using them quite at the moment. Oh. G1 Celebration, Part 2 Victoria Mile Giveaway. Huh? Did anyone else get this? What? G1 Celebration, Part 2 Victoria Mile Giveaway. Ah, is it from this thing? Oh, this one finished. Okay. Ah, yes. Don't forget all these special missions, everybody. I think I will watch my Umas perform our anthem. Let's see. Oh, there's all these outfits. Maybe I'll make middle one Ogre, since she has a special outfit. Here we go. I'm close to finishing part 1, but I need to do 5 more career playthroughs. That's so much time. Oh my gosh. Man. How much time left on part 1 missions? I wonder. Anyway, after this, everybody, I will be finishing this stream and then going on a dinner break, and I will see you all again after the dinner is eaten for a little bit more of streaming. Yes, I think they have all the vocalists recorded. Fan link would count, yep. Yay! Sign language count? Happy lucky darling, sun, ichigo fight. Umadachi. Umapyoi, umapyoi. Sudachi. Boy. Kimi no haiba ga. I like Ogre Cap's vocalist. She's good. Ooh, fight! Amazing. Alrighty, thank you everyone for joining me for the first little short stream here. I will be stopping here to eat dinner. I wish you all the best of luck on Umamusume today. Ooh, don't be too nervous though. It's all for fun in the end. I'm gonna leave my microphone all set up so it's really easy for me to get started on a second stream and I don't get lazy. So yes, I should be back in 2 hours maybe. something like that. Because I need like time to cook and time to eat the dinner. So maybe like hour and a half or 2 hours. Oh. I've already did. Well, I also just need to eat. If Duar cooked, that would be nice. Okay, Duar is now giving options to me. I will think. I think I've already said goodbye and people are leaving, so I'll just go ahead and go forward with my plan originally. So yeah, I'll probably be back in an hour and a half to 2 hours. And I will do some more Champions Meet related training or something, probably. So yeah, after this I'm gonna finish up the recording and everybody will be sent off on a raid to another channel. But, let's see. Yeah, I guess that's it for now. And I'll do a sign off for the next stream, okay? Instead of this one. Cool. I'll say goodnight because I have to get to bed. Yes, please have a nice sleep, Niffy21. And when you wake up in the morning, make sure you eat some food, stay hydrated, and take care of yourself. And all that jazz. Thanks for being here. And thank you, everyone. All right, we're gonna go ahead and finish the recording here. Bye-bye. And let's see who to raid. Might as well raid. Or wait, maybe we don't raid because I'm planning on coming back to stream? I don't know. I don't know the best way to do this. How do you Twitch? Does anyone know how to Twitch? I sure don't. I don't know. I guess I'll end the stream. I guess is that cutthroat to do? I don't know. But I'll end the stream here, and I'll be back in an hour and a half to 2 hours. I hope you check out the Discord channel so you know when I go live. All right, thanks again. Hope to see you next stream. Captions. I guess I'll industry. Oh, closed captions. You're so funny. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit. Bye-bye.